You know that moment when you step into a new place and everything just feels easy, calm, quiet. Like maybe you've made a really good call. We just spent 3 nights at the Zaan Hotel in Zaandam, just outside of Amsterdam. And if you're a retired or slow traveler like us, looking for comfort, convenience, and value, this might be a spot to add to your list. Today, we're giving you a full walkthrough of our deluxe double room, showing you how we save money on breakfast and sharing some nearby gems we think you're going to love. The Zaan Hotel lobby feels modern and understated. Clean lines, natural light, and a sense of calm. It's not flashy, but it's inviting and everything feels well cared for. The hotel is located just a short walk from Zaandam station, and from there, you're only 12 minutes by direct train to Amsterdam Centraal. No transfers, no stress. It's a great option if you want access to the city without staying in the city. We stayed in room 105. It's a deluxe double room that gave us plenty of space, good lighting, and thoughtful design. Now when you walk through the door to your immediate right, you find a closet. And then right next to the closet on its right is a cabinet with an espresso machine where you have coffees, teas, sweeteners, glasses, and cups. Then below that, there's a room safe. And below that, a mini refrigerator that's perfect for storing drinks or a quick breakfast. And as I mentioned, right next to that pantry door, you get the closet entry where you get a full-length mirror on the closet door, luggage rack inside which you can pull out to store your luggage, and there's overhead storage in the closet. Now, directly across from the closet on the other wall, you find a digital control panel for housekeeping requests. Instead of using door hangers, you get to tap a button to signal do not disturb or clean my room. Then there's a long writing desk that runs the length of the wall, and it's one of the most traveler-friendly setups we've seen. There's a full panel of outlets right behind that table. They've got the EU, UK, and US outlets, plus 2 USB ports. There's no adapters that you need. Everything's right there on that wall. There's also notepads and writing tools provided. That's a pretty nice touch if you like to jot things down by hand, which in today's hotels we're seeing more and more, but that tends to be rare. Now the room featured a mounted TV. That was nice, though we didn't expect to use it. And then right next to that, you look out the window and you see the entrance courtyard. And you can see through the window directly across the courtyard was a well-stocked supermarket with reasonable prices. We stopped there every morning to pick up organic juice and fresh baked croissants. A simple breakfast at a fraction of the cost of what it was for the hotel's breakfast add-on. The bed was so great. It was super comfortable. Soft linens, great mattress, just awesome. And on each side of the bed, you see it had its own reading light, an EU outlet, USB port, and the other side had a clock radio with a built-in phone charger. We actually liked that there were no complicated controls or over-fancy features. Even the walls were particularly simple. As you see, there's no real artwork there, just a nice calming color to the room. It was a well-designed, restful space. Now, as you look just next to the bed, you see the entrance to the bathroom. There's a toilet, and then for the counter by the sink, the counter had great space, very nice. You have plenty of room to set out your own toiletries. There's a well-lit mirror on the wall with a handy magnifying mirror, perfect for shaving and makeup. And then, of course, under the sink, we saw that there's an open shelf with a hairdryer. And the walk-in shower was one of the best showers we've experienced. It had both the rainfall head and a handheld sprayer, great easy controls to operate, and excellent water pressure. For toiletries, they give, of course, the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. We especially liked that they were in the individual bottles, not the big bottles that get attached to the walls. And the hotel was great about replenishing the toiletries every day. One of the unexpected delights of our stay was when we discovered that right near the hotel, back behind it in a little residential area, were walking paths nearby. We were lucky enough that our niece lived in the area, so she knew about this hidden gem in what's otherwise a suburban area. If you've been traveling for a while, these are the kind of quiet spaces that can really help you recharge. For dinner, we highly recommend the Verrassing restaurant. It's just a short walk from the hotel, maybe 5-10 minutes. We sat outside on the patio beside the canal. I had the halibut. It was beautifully cooked and paired with crispy potatoes and seasonable vegetables. It was just wonderful. So after we left dinner, we were walking back to the hotel, and we happened to have the good fortune of stumbling into Goemans ice cream. In fact, we liked it so much we went back the next night. The mango sorbet, it was bright and refreshing, and the chocolate rich and smooth. It's a local favorite, and now it's one of ours too. The Zaan Hotel Zaandam gave us easy access to Amsterdam, and while it let us sleep in peace and enjoy a slower rhythm. If you're planning a European trip in retirement, you're traveling full-time like we are, this is the kind of place that lets you stretch your budget without compromising comfort. Thanks for watching. We got more slow travel reviews, destination trips, tips, and travel planning resources coming soon. See you in the next one.